Hey, what's up, everybody? Jeeplandish here. Um, Coming to you with a few small upgrades for the Jeep. It's been a few days since I posted my last video, and we talked about storage on top of the Jeep, and we also talked in the first video about the wiring for the rear of the Jeep, as far as hiding that and putting that in a better place. I picked up a few things today, and here's what I have. I picked up some brackets to mount my axe, and I've picked up some mounting bases to deal with the wiring issue. And you will find axe mounting brackets all over the web, various different companies, and, uh, and I don't know which ones are good, but they range anywhere from $30 to $100 for a bracket for an axe. Some of them are multi-tool, which you can add a shovel or whatnot to. Today though, I really just want to show you what I've decided to go with, and an affordable way that where I'm not spending $50 to $100 on a bracket.
So what we have here is we have a full-size wooden axe, and here you'll see that I picked up these U-bolts. They are 1.5 inch U-bolts with the flat bracket in the middle, and just regular old nuts to secure it to the goby rack. Yes, this is going to take time to take the bolts off and get your axe out, but I believe that it's worth a few extra moments to do that than spend $50 to $100 or $30 to $100 purchasing a bracket made specifically for the axe. The other thing that I picked up was these, like $2, mounting bases, and what they are is they're just stick-ons that will work with the hard top, and you have the availability to put a zip tie through and secure the wiring to the hard top. So we're gonna get started, and we're gonna do both projects here today on this video, and hopefully it gives people an idea of which direction they can go to mount their accessories and get their wiring out of the way. All right, so here we are at the back of the goby rack. Rooftop tent here, and we have this little bit of extra space here that's not used for much. You can mount some lights back here on the rear of the vehicle. However, I thought this would be a good place to place the axe. Right now I currently don't have a short shovel, so we're just going to do the axe today, and we're going to use the U-bolt, I believe it was $1.68 U-bolt, 2 of those to secure this to the top. Again, it will take time to get this off, but I believe that spending a couple extra minutes taking the nuts off of these U-bolts is worth more than spending $50 to $100 on a bracket. So here we go. So we're going to take the U-bolt, simply place it through the bar here and the handle of the axe, and then just use the flat piece to go on top. And then these 13mm sockets, or these 13mm bolts, you can just secure them down as tight as you can with your hand. And you're going to do the other side as well. Got the 13mm wrench, just tighten them up a little bit. As far as somebody taking your axe from you or stealing it off the back, I guess if they want to, they can pretty much take anything off the Jeep. So these are not secure locking mechanisms, but again, this axe isn't much, these brackets aren't much, and if somebody needs this more than me, then so be it. They can go through the hassle of taking it off themselves. So we got one here kind of semi-tight. We're going to do the same thing here. Take the nuts off the U-bolt, the flat bracket, and then of course this little sticker here, and we're going to secure it down here on this end. What we're going to do is come up through like so, flat bracket on, and then your nuts. Again, this is going to keep it
probably from rattling around so much on the Jeep. You shouldn't be able to hear this. It depends, you know, how much you want to tighten it down. I'm going to tighten it as securely as I can to the Jeep. And basically we're going to have a bracket here for a little over $3. And if, you know, I need to use the axe, I'm going to have to undo some nuts here and then take the axe out. And if that's a problem with you, then of course, you know, spend the $50-$60 on the quick release brackets for this. This gets this up and out of the way where there's some unused space here, and it will work just fine for what I need it for. I don't foresee myself needing the axe that much, but if I do, I will spend the time to take the nuts off. Shouldn't be a big issue. So after this, we're going to move on to the wiring. If there's any questions, leave your comments, and I will do my best to answer them. Thank you. All right, here we have it. The axe is secure. The no movement that I can get with the arm strength here. So this should work out well. Again, you know, some bolts and some nuts, so not a big issue, but it gets the blade out of the way and it gets it mounted in some usable space here. All right, on to the second project here. I broke out some wire loom, some zip ties, and then of course we have the mounting bases. And what we were talking about was this wiring for these KC under hood lights that I placed here in the back of the Jeep for cooking and whatnot at night. So I have these wires here that I would like to affix somewhere to this hard top. This might be, you know, not a big issue for some people. I just like to hide the wires out of the way and, you know, make it a little bit cleaner. So that's what we're going to work on next. So I have the wire loom here, and what I'm doing is I just cut it to length. And then I'm going to split it up the middle because this isn't the type of wire loom that it's already pre-cut. So simple metal shears, and cut it right up the middle so you can, you know, loop it over these wires without having to disconnect everything and causing a lot more time and, you know, and whatnot. So just simply cut it up the middle with whatever you got, and it'll work well. All right, as you can see, it took me literally 5 minutes, but what I did was I just put these wires right into this wire loom all the way down to make it look as clean as I possibly could. So next, we're going to get the mounting bases, the zip ties, and we're going to see if this actually sticks to this hard top. I'm not sure what it's gonna do, but I'm hoping for the best here, and hide this and route this down to this hole where the switch is. So we have these mounting bases for zip ties, and it's like $2 at Home Depot, and you get a bracket that looks something like this with a peel stick back. Just go ahead and peel that off, and what we're going to do is we're going to run it down the flat surface because I can't get them. They're a little bit too big for this this crease here. So we're going to go ahead and put it on the flat side. Better camera angle here. So what we're going to do is simply put them in here and see if they adhere to the hard top, which it's feeling like they are. So wire loom up through here, over top of the bases down the side, zip tie them in, and I'll show you that in a second. All right, as you can see, I've placed 4. I have 1, 2, 3 down here, and the 4th one down here, and this should get the wire loom out of the way and make it look a bit cleaner. So moving on to the zip ties, I'll bring it back to you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, ran the zip ties through these blocks, these mounting bases, and then what we're going to do is we're simply going to adhere the wire loom to that area, make it look as straight as possible, and then we should have a secure cable here. And these things are good for anything that you don't want to drill through. It seems like the adhesive material on these blocks are superb. So for $3, $2-3, these are perfect. So they will get any of those unnecessary wires that you have in your Jeep up and out of the way. So let's start securing these, and just do the best you can to make it look, you know, professional, I guess you might say. We're not professionals here, but we're gonna make the line
And we're gonna secure it down as tight as we can. Then we'll use the cutters just to snip off the excess. All right, there we have it. Looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. And what I'll do is I'll just take these metal shears that I had used previously on the wire loom and snip off the excess just to clean it up a little bit. And there you have it. Doesn't look bad at all, and it gets those wires out of the way so they're not, getting caught on anything. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was short. Double tapped it with the axe mount and the wire loom and wire securing mounting bases. Like I said before in previous videos, it's about budget for me, and I don't see spending a lot of money in these areas. And if a few minutes out of my time to unsecure those nuts is too much for me, then I need to think about other things before doing some overlanding. So hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. I'll be putting out some more videos here in the near future. Again, subscribe if you can, and hit the notification bell. I appreciate everybody that's subscribed so far and viewed my content. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.